Move on to, I want to just play a clip of when you lost your job at MSNBC. Let's watch this.
My show had value, and that, I'm sorry, that that what I was doing had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And whether it's talking about any of these issues, and yes, whether it's talking about Gaza and the fact that we as the American people have a right to object, to little babies being bombed. And I am not sorry that I stood up for those things, because those things are of God. And you know, I'm a church girl too, and those are the things that I was taught were of God. And so I'm not sorry. I'm just proud of my show.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We're about to get into this topic right here. Mr. Piers Morgan interviewed Joy Reid here, and basically they were discussing on this part of the interview, they were discussing her being fired by MSNBC, and she totally blamed the whole thing on her being a black woman, and it being a race thing and all this kind of stuff. And Piers Morgan is basically confronting her about what she said. But I want to go back to what she just said beforehand. Have y'all ever noticed that these black women who claim they are so God-fearing and Christian and church girls are extremely single, and a lot of them are just unattractive? Like, look at this woman. This is like, messing with this woman is as close to messing with a man as you could possibly get. Like, if you get into a relationship with Joy Reid, you literally you're gay. You might as well be with a man. Look at this. She looks like a transgender man. And I'm not being funny. I'm just being real. All she missing is the stupid nose ring, and she the typical liberal woman. All of these women are single, unattractive cat ladies, like JD Vance said. For real.
Look, you're perfectly entitled to be proud of your show. Many people enjoyed your show for many years. A lot of people at NBC were briefing that the reason was declining ratings post the election, a 47% decrease in your election, in ratings from pre-election. But you told Mark Lamont Hill on his show this.
After I said on my show that the reason Americans could relate to Ukrainians in a way that they didn't relate to Palestinians, that Ukrainians are white. And so watching white people get their schools bombed was, hit different. That hit our ratings. I mean, it definitely, we could see the loss of white viewers from that moment that I said that. Right. So they were like, we don't like the name calling. And also I'm a black woman. So, I mean, I'm sure it makes him angrier, when I say things. Maybe because I am a global South person myself, I mean, as a black person, we have a different empathy toward other global South people when they are suffering. And so we're going to come at that story from a different angle and in a different way and with different kinds of empathies. And I think that's not always received very well in the news business.
And see, this is what I'm saying. This is why her show got canceled. This is exactly why her show got canceled. All this woman talks about is being black, and not on the top of that, being a woman. They double down on the bullshit. They do just like Democrats did. They hijacked the civil rights movement, turned it into from not just being black, but also being black and being a woman is a handicap.
Joy, I mean, look, let's be honest. I don't think you were fired after all those years because of your skin color or because you're a black woman. I think you were fired because your show just got increasingly unpopular. It happens all the time in TV.
Yeah, basically your show sucked ass. All you did was talk about Trump and how being a black woman is so hard in America. And people are tired of that. People are tired of that same old rap y'all keep trying to use.
That's why you got let go. Why play the race card?
First of all, I love the fact that your play the race card is your version of the race card. You literally are so fixated on trying to racialize conversations with me, Piers. I find it actually quite charming.
You racialize more conversations
in your
tenure
I'm having a
at
conversation with Mark Lamont Hill.
Facts.
Any host in history.
All right, Mark. All right, Piers. And the bottom line is you take an entire conversation that I had with Mark Lamont Hill and pick the bits that you can racialize because this is your shtick. And I get that this is your shtick.
You racialize everything, Joy. Come on.
I get it. I understand this is your shtick, Piers. And listen, game recognized game. I get this is your game. It's not my
shtick.
I'm sorry, man. This is just one unattractive woman. Oh, my God. I can't see how she just let herself get this ugly. Like, I mean, if she just lay off the makeup and, you know, do something with the hair instead of this bald Cisco thing, like, I can't really pay attention to what the hell she got to say because she just so damn ugly. For real.
It was your
shtick. It is your shtick, and everyone knows that it is. Piers, we understand what it is. And it is so interesting to me that you yourself, as a white European, find that when people of color talk about race, that you believe is racializing conversations. But when people like you fixate on, well, Barack Obama was a black president, why don't you object to that? That is racializing a conversation about the former president of the United States. But
that was literally the whole reason why y'all even voted for the man. It's because he was black. Literally. That's literally what y'all voted for. Especially in the black community. I don't know why the white people voted for him, but that is exactly why all black people voted for Barack Obama, just because he was a man of color.
You can't put your, and I'm sure you find that charming and funny.
I find it hilarious because you're the one. You're the one who said Donald Trump.
You and your friend Donald Trump.
You said Donald Trump is a white fascist.
Are so he is a well. I agree with Mark
when Obama
Milley,
did the same thing.
Last time I checked, is
I'm not allowed to mention his skin color.
I agree with his former chief of staff, who last I checked was not black and said he's fascist. And Mark Milley said he's fascist to the core. Okay. So I happen to agree, and I know this is what it's important to you, with two very white gentlemen about Donald Trump's fascist tendencies. Okay. If that makes you sad and uncomfortable, I can't help you.
No, it doesn't make me sad and uncomfortable. I think it makes you a little bit of a hypocrite, but that's different.
Definitely a hypocrite. Because how can you sit here and listen to two white men? You hate white people so much, but you listen to two white men tell you about Trump, and then you believe it and you agree with everything that they said with no proof. No proof. Just like how Democrats threw these charges on him during the election with absolutely no proof. That's why he kept beating the charges. That's why he's not in jail. The Epstein files been around how long? They could have been released him. That would have killed his whole campaign. But this is what liberals do. They overtalk you. You know, they bias as hell because they went on in the interview. He asked her about Barack Obama and how Barack Obama deported over 3 million immigrants, brown folks, black folks. But she said, it's how he did it. You didn't see Barack Obama dragging people out. That's because he didn't put it on forefront. Trump is the most transparent president we've had, period, across the board. He letting y'all know what he doing. Barack Obama had kids in cages. They didn't show none of that. They just told you about it. But these people are hypocrites, man. Y'all gonna keep voting blue no matter who, and shit gonna keep getting fucked up. So, hey, man, it is what it is. I'm done trying to save the black community. These are y'all leaders. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lame like these Democrats and these liberal women that keep on believing everything that they hear on TV and just repeating the same shit. And it's been the same way for the last 50 years in the black community. We all fucked up because women like Joy Reid. This is crazy. What's going on, my good people? If y'all want custom rugs for your home, your business, or simply just trying to get a gift for a friend or a family member, come holler at us at Rug and Style, man. We have some in stock, and you can also put your custom rug order in. We can do any design, any cartoon character, any team. We can do portraits, whatever size you want it, just let us know. Follow us right now on all social media platforms at Rug and Style. The fastest way to get in contact with us is through Instagram. Send me a DM, send me your design and how big you want it, or you can click the link in my bio and go on our website and put your order in online. Follow us right now, Rug and Style, on all platforms. Let's get your custom rugs done today.